everybody.
Hello. Hello. What's up?
I have 2 pop-out chats, and I don't know why, so we're deleting one.
That's fair. Mine is also being weird. Like I'm trying to make it the size change, and it's like I don't want to change.
I refuse. I will be this size forever. How is everybody? I was about to say how was your weekends because I'm used to my Monday lives, but I'm like, has not happened yet.
How was your weekend? Except it's Thursday.
Oh yes. See, what happened was I needed to take thumbnails for the Let's Talk on Monday, and Haruka is very 70s sugar daddy, so I wanted to emulate that as best I could. So,
Well,
which is great story for that. I called my mom because like my sister has a weird sleep schedule because of her things. And I was like, hey, is Tabby up yet? And my mom was like, no, why? What do you need? And I'm like, I need to emulate a 70s sugar daddy. And apparently this is the first look I've had problems with not being in my wardrobe. And she just laughed and goes, your sister should have something. So I appreciated that both my mother knew exactly the aesthetic I meant and that she was confident my sister had it.
the key question is, did your sister have it?
This is her shirt. She also... Hold on, let me see if I can get the other shirt real quick because she gave me 2 options, and
There were options.
this is the other option.
I mean, absolutely fair.
Which was very nice. It just unfortunately, when I put it on, it didn't have the silhouette I wanted, so it's fine though. I mean, it looks amazing though, and I love it, and I would steal it from her if she wouldn't murder me.
You're gonna have to get murdered, and then
No. There are very few things in life she would murder me for, but just for anybody, because I want to show these things off. This is like my Sailor Uranus saber earring, which does not go well with the headset, and then a Neptune earring. And speaking of mermaids, this aquatic themed ring.
Yeah.
That I all wore for it, so. But I appreciate that Ree thinks I'm bringing Haruka vibes to all the things. Hello. I don't remember if I got you, but there you go. The brain fog is strong today.
I just got an alert that we're live.
Well, people have been talking to us for a while, so I guess they were talking to us pre-resurrection.
Sure.
But also, she apparently plans to do something to this top. So she's like, you're lucky you asked me before I did things. I'm like, what are you going to do? And she's like, I'm painting on it, dyeing it. And I'm like, I can't wait to see that done.
Can't wait to see the outcome of that.
Yes. It's like we've been watching season 3 this week in preparation for Monday. And while I've been taking my notes, she's been working on these fairy wings that she has crafted from scratch, like sewing on sequins, painting things.
Oh gosh.
Like, oh my sister is amazingly crafty. I've shown you the blanket that she custom designed the pattern for and crocheted for Gabriel, right? The Zelda one is so... She makes me jealous. I didn't have an aunt like that, but it's fine. I love the aunts that I do have.
Terrible.
She lives by the motto, be the adult you wanted in your life. So that's what she strives for, since she plans to never have children of her own. And I'm like, I can work with that.
I have an extra child, so because you're outnumbered.
I have 3. My middle one actually acts a lot like her, so I like to be like, that one's yours.
That
I
one
just had
is
him.
yours. I mean, my male cousin has 3 kids, and we work together. And I always joke that, like, when someone's like, "When are you gonna have kids?" and I'm like, "He had my share."
Exactly. That's what I tell. Like, I'm like, I had 3, so I had mine, and then one for Tabby and one for my friend Chrissy. I'm like, I got you both covered. We're good. Just tell people your quota is met.
Somebody has already met my quota. My quota has been filled.
You're doing things on Milanote because it keeps telling me, and I'm like, what's going on, Milo?
I'm not touching anything.
No, it's fine. It said you completed a to-do list thing.
I did, because somebody sent me an email.
Yeah, emails.
Someone named Emily sent me an email. And so now I'm just waiting on Kathleen to email me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which will probably never happen. And I'll have to like make up her fact and her photo.
Oh no.
But it's fine.
Hey, I got mine to you that day.
You did, indeed. Everyone has done great. Everybody got back to me by today. Like I didn't have a deadline, but
I workshopped it with Fox, got it his approval, and then sent it to you.
I mean,
damn right I sent that email.
I'm starting the promos tomorrow. So I got I didn't give people a deadline, but I still got everything by today. So like
good.
Kind of worked out.
The unofficial deadline was today. The deadline was the day you needed their face.
The day I needed their face. You're not wrong.
Woohoo!
Luckily, Emmy is like way in the back half, so she would have had time, but
don't tell her that.
She didn't have any time.
We needed it now. Hello. Yes, we want to do pop-up streams more, but we both lead very busy, chaotic lives, so we do what we do when we do. We should do the intros.
We should do some intros.
Now that I found my checklist, which I was not stalling for time while I clicked around Milanote for.
Sam had to find her checklist, while as I just wing it. And since I'm in the passenger seat today, I get to go first. I'm always in the passenger seat because I don't have to remember how to do the things backstage on StreamYard in someone else's account. I have no idea how to switch accounts in StreamYard, and
you have to log out and then log back in. It's really annoying because, like, I got to log out of my writer StreamYard, and then it's all like, I've emailed you the code, and I'm like, motherfucker, let me save this computer so we never have to do that. Get on Steam's level. Anywho,
I'm Jessica. I am your creator. Welcome to my world. Hope you like it. I have a YouTube channel. It's linked down below. All of my links are down below for all of these social medias. And I post reading, writing, and book-related things a couple of times a week. I have live streams every other Friday. This is an off week. So next week, we'll have live streams. I have a squeaky chair. And let's see what else is going on this week. This Sunday night, I will be on Julie at Pages and Pens channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time doing productivity sprints. That's what I got. That's my promo.
Hold on, sorry. I tried to send the YouTube link to somebody for the stream, and I accidentally sent them the pop-out chat.
Well, at least you didn't send them the StreamYard link.
He would never come. That would show his face. And hello, I'm Writing Mom Samantha L. Nassett. On this channel, I am admin deity of Awesome Sam. I host live streams kind of like this one on Mondays on my channel, Writing Mom Samantha L. Nassett. I also, when I post videos, I post them on Thursdays. Due to brain fog and chronic illness and all that nice jazz, I'm currently inconsistent, which I hate to the fiber of my being, but it is what it is. If you would like to read a sample of my writing, you can read my short story, Till Pizza Do Us Part, on my website, samanthaalnassett.com. And if you like to keep up to date with all things Sam, and also I announce www things in my newsletter, you can sign up there. Today, we're just hosting live stream. Yes, hosting live stream, hosting writing sprints, and doing all the fun things here.
We are technically hosting a live stream.
It was not inaccurate, just not what I was going for. Every time y'all mention something about people not replying for the write-a-thon, I get a bit anxious. Yes, you're a co-host this time. You don't have to worry about any of my yelling at you. Can you hear Curious George in the background?
No.
Okay, good. I just don't want us to get copyright hit because
All
we're
I
obviously
hear is my
watching
bird.
Curious George over there. It's fair. Your bird's not going to copyright strike us, I hope.
Oof.
Yeah, get your popcorn, sit back, relax. Hello.
Hi, Katie.
I do think we've streamlined the setup portion very well now. Everything's been running mostly smoothly. So
It hasn't been too bad.
yeah, we're actually almost full. I have not counted how many spots we have left, but
Like
I think
6
it's
or
10.
7. It's not very many.
I'm gonna go count
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're
7,
counting.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
So yeah, and tomorrow technically open recruitment ends, but there is a week buffer between when open recruitment ends and co-hosts have to be finalized, in which we will be lifting the 2 stream cap. So run wild, grab your final spots.
Run wild. I don't even know. We definitely have we need some friends for JM on his chat, because currently
Yes.
he is chatting with himself, which is
I
fine,
might
but probably a little awkward.
Yeah, he is going to be discussing, like, I believe, naval weaponry and fantasy, his chat topic. And while I'm thinking of signing up to that one, I had just been waiting for flight times because Chris is going on a guy's weekend that weekend. But he got his times today, so I'd be able to do that one. But if other people take up the spots, I will not be heartbroken. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't think I'm planning on joining anything else. I'm hosting a party. I'm hanging out with Julie, doing opening chat and closing chat. Like, I got plenty of things to do. So
I don't have enough things to do, but I have too much to do outside of WW that weekend. Dear.
I have a lot to do as well. I'm going on a trip. I'm running away. On Monday after.
I was about to say, do you mean you're going on the trip that weekend? Because if so, we may have misscheduled.
I could have, but it was scheduled first before the trip. So, and
That's
then I'm also helping with the Mighty Pens, which is another organization that does fundraising during Nano.
nice.
So I have that, and I'm supposed to be like reading like 87 books right now. It's a great time. Oh, and writing a book. I'm supposed to be writing a book.
Katie's interested about that
80.
trip.
Katie's gonna be on my trip. Maybe,
Oh,
possibly.
is that it? Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Well, now I'm curious.
I'll tell you later.
Sweet. We should probably get into the sprints, which, if anybody has any questions, yeah, I too want to go on a trip. Maybe Emily and I will somehow disappear.
Well, you could go to her, or she could go to you.
That's what
You'd
I'm
be
saying.
in different countries. So,
yeah, if anybody has questions or anything about the WWW, we are available to answer them during the pop-up stream. Or if you just want to tell us if you're excited.
What's everybody working on tonight? What's Sam working on tonight?
I knew before you asked me. I was like, what am I working on tonight? Probably the fantasy thing, because that's my fantasy notes is what I default to, and I can't remember what else I was gonna do.
I'm gonna work on Instagram promos.
Yeah, I think I got all the WW things that need me done at the moment. So
I do not have. I have like tomorrow's promo done, and possibly the one for Saturday.
who knows who could spoiler alert. Yes, I will be there. Dun, dun, dun. I can't leave my state. They won't let me back in, and there's no flight. See, well, our trip is canceled already.
Ugh.
Working on my outline. Woohoo! Middle grade horror. Unrelated to WW, but speaking of trips, Sam, have you ever been to Dollywood? No. Okay, so Chris and I have gone to Gatlinburg twice for our anniversary, and we were going to go to Dollywood last time, but I was hit with a really bad flare up and ended up sleeping in until like noon. And so we decided to go do something else that was a little less physically taxing, because if I go to Dollywood, I'm riding so many coasters. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I really want to go though. Making dinner than some dark fantasy. Oh yeah. Working on novella and my day job.
Well, I mean, it is 8 o'clock in the morning for you, so
yeah.
On a
Don't
Friday.
mind me clicking all the wrong things as if I've never used StreamYard before, even though I've been using it for over a year now.
I mean, it's fine. Hey, it's the Sam.
Always. If you don't want my face as the first timer, you have to host it yourself.
That's horrible, but I love it.
Oh, that was both just patting my own ego and shading at the same time. I'm good.
That's our friendship in a nutshell.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, hello. How did everyone do?
You scared me.
Uh, the autoplay feature was still going, so YouTube startled me.
I mean, I didn't get a whole lot done, but I got some things done. I got to color in 2 people.
Sweet. Um, Chris got home with dinner, but he didn't come inside immediately. I assume he was doing the thing that I do after I go grocery shopping is you gotta call up all your energy to bring the groceries in the house.
Definitely.
So I was waiting for my dogs to stop going batshit crazy. And then now I'm eating while I was watching Drawfee.
I got lost. I think I've got. Oh, there's a
How did
frozen Sam.
everybody else do?
There's a frozen Sam on my screen.
Oh, am I?
Oh, there you are. You moved.
Oh. It's weird. Well, our internet has been a little weird today, so. Trying to figure out where I was in comments. Okay. Haha. Working on my self-indulgent I should set a break timer. I'm sorry, Katie. I stopped right in the middle of your message. How long do you
Rude.
want our break timer? I just usually do 15 minutes.
That's fine. Whatever you want, Steve.
Well, Steve isn't here, but Sam is going to do 15
What?
minutes. Working on my self-indulgent thriller, but I need to read and finish a book, so lots of things. I feel that. Taking out the garbage, very important. Dollywood writing retreats. I'm up for it. Oh, that was me. I can skip me.
That was me. I can skip me.
Well, yes. I concur. Yes. Well, I answer. We are this channel, Jess. That's not the one I meant to click on. This one. So I was accepting for both of us. I wasn't, but I'm gonna pretend I was.
Except she only invited you. It says you're invited, Sam.
I tried. Hold on. I have to admin somebody in the server.
What?
Yeah. Just posted in the wrong chat.
You're not allowed to admin people in the server?
Oh no, I'm not.
No.
Well, Jess, I've got some confessions to make.
Also. You're like a role reversal. There's going to be some things happening. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I just yawned real loud. But I did, and it was a great time.
Fox has corrected you that I'm Spencer, not Steve, because he is aware that Spencer would have been my name at birth if I was born a boy.
Well, I'll never remember that, but okay.
Hi.
Spencer.
Hey, I like Spencer. Okay, I use it as my male avi when I do things. But I'm reading the Midnight Library, and it's going to say awesome. Ooh, that sounds good. Porridge with fresh peaches and honey. Yeah, see, you're invited to. 145 words is still more words than 0.
There's more.
632 is more words than 0 as well. I'm back from my trip. Took lots of pictures. Do I want to know what all the pictures were on your trash journey? Forgot I had this open, so I jumped quite a bit. But I got 302 words. Aw, yeah. Ooh, breakfast, coffee, clean the kitchen, and wrote 3 sentences. Woohoo! 380 words. Aw, yeah. See, you're always invited. You just have like a lingering invitation, unspoken. No, I want chew chips while I'm done.
Invited to anything that Great plan. I'm just gonna like stalk her and see what she plans. To be fair, I know where she lives, so I could stalk her. Like I actually physically have her address, so I
She's just like
could
going to
actually
family
stalk her.
reunion. Just as like I'm coming too, right?
I'm part of the I would stick out there like a sore thumb. Who's that one?
Woohoo.
I don't think
Okay.
she's related to us.
Yeah, I appreciate when I admin people and they're just like, ah, yes, and they just do the thing. Oh, good.
Instead of being like, but mom, which is what I would say.
Yes.
But mom.
I also appreciate the exaggerated, ah, yes.
Fine. I guess.
Whatever you want, whatever you say.
Whatever you need. Mi madre.
I was listening to a song by Tattoo the other day. There you go. You wouldn't stick out too bad. There's a token white cousin.
A token white cousin. That means you'd have two.
Well,
Two sore thumbs.
Sometimes you gotta just have two.
You have two sore thumbs.
There we go. I had to adjust my volume. 201 words. Aw, yeah.
I got lost in the sea of
IG images.
tabs.
Oh, tab. Yeah.
I couldn't find my way back. Despite the fact that tab is labeled StreamYard.
I get it doesn't matter if things are labeled when there's a sea of tabs. You like forget, like use the general you, not you specifically, get lost, just like forgetting what you were even looking for. There's so many tabs.
Yeah. Like which one? What was I doing though? I was looking for one earlier and realized I had closed it. Like,
I hate when that happens.
Oh yeah, that would be why it's not up there, because you closed it. Genius.
I love that meme. If I had a nickel for every time this thing happened, I'd only have 2 nickels. But it's weird that it happened twice. That's one of my favorite things.
Anytime I think about nickels, I think about Fairly Odd Parents. And the one odd parent. What is the... I can't even remember.
Or the pink one?
The green one?
Cosmo.
I'm like, I know the girl's name is Wanda, but what's the guy's name? And he has a nickel, and he says his name is Philip, and then he's like, but it's a girl nickel. And like that will just randomly come to my brain. Like in the most random, I'll just be like at work typing stuff out, and I'll be like, I have a nickel. It's a girl nickel. And my boss just looks at me like, are you okay? No, I'm not okay.
It's like, no, because Philip is a girl nickel.
Like, I can't remember that 87 people called yesterday and needed these things right now, but I can remember a thing about a girl nickel from 1973. So,
why the feels on Cosmo and Wanda? What did they do?
What Cosmo and Wanda do to you?
I'm very.
And to be clear, I never really watched that show. Like, I know like the theme song, and like it was a little after my time. So like it was like one of those things where like you would just see snippets of it with younger kids.
So, to be fair, I have absolutely no idea what cartoons were actually during, before, or after my time, because I just stayed up late watching like old channels, or like from the time I was 6 to the time today, I will just watch old things. So sometimes things run together. But I did watch Fairly Odd Parents, maybe when it came out or after they reran it for 40 years. And
It might still be on. I have no idea.
the one thing that for some reason everyone like many of my friends associate me with is Chip Skylark's My Shiny Teeth in Me. And that is the only reason I know how many teeth the adult mouth has. Because
I,
it's in
rem-
that song.
I remember the Icky Vicky song. I get that
I
stuck in my head
remember
too.
that song exists, but I do not remember how it goes.
What?
I just remembered why they it's because there was a Zach Fair from Final Fantasy VII music video done to that song, and I was obsessed with it because I found it hilarious. I'm gonna try to find that video later.
Things I'm gonna be doing later after the live. Yeah.
Crayola has a scented marker that's meant to smell like a brick oven. Like what?
Is there a pizza in that brick oven? Because otherwise, I don't care.
Maybe because it's the color of a brick oven. That would be my only thought. Associate the color with the smell. But also, I want to know who's smelling the oven and then mixing the things. So then smell the thing to make sure you get the right smell.
Probably the same guy that has to taste, test, vomit flavored every flavor.
Oh my gosh. I'm convinced that one was like an accident. They were like, we're going with it.
They were trying to get like Surge, the
Anything
drink from the 90s. Like they were trying to get that flavor. Get vomit instead. Because it's a very similar taste.
I don't think our taste buds process taste the same, but I was amused nonetheless. No pizza, it just smells like what I imagine Victorian England would smell like, minus shit. That last part is very important.
It's an
Also elevates the experience.
key factor. Oh.
My brain has just died. I am normally far more chatty.
This is my third live stream this week. So
Jess is like, I was relying on you to be social. And I'm like, I'm sorry, my brain checked out.
it's fine. We should discuss how many purples it takes to make a triangle.
This is a one-dimensional triangle?
Well, yeah, because if it was
we
three-dimensional, it would be a pyramid.
Are we ombreing it?
Yes.
Then I say 3 would make a nice
Even ombre color. Oh, I'll accept.
Lee says negative 11, but I reject this because that would mean no purple or the opposite of purple, and we want this to be purple apparently.
Would you make it ombre from the point to the base, or like from the middle out, or from the outside in, or from the base to the top?
Explain that again. I was answering my husband.
Would you ombre it from the point to the base, or the outside to the inside, or the inside to the outside, or from the bottom to the top?
I would either go have the darkest be in the middle and get lighter to the outside, or have it start at one point. Because the other way would hurt my head.
If it started like in one corner as the lightest and then got the darkest to the side instead of the bottom or the top?
Yeah, that works for me too.
This is like the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my life. But I can it's very aesthetically pleasing.
I can have a conversation about anything. So we're good.
Listen, we're getting answers. So I mean,
Darkest color at the darkest color at the whitest part, lightest at the point. Oh, so M's going like the triangle doesn't even have to be symmetrical.
That's listen, Emmy. There's no fun in that. There's no fun in that.
Or yeah, because like the white, because if it's a symmetrical triangle, then all of the sides are the whitest point.
Well, I
Am
think
I
she means like at the
confused?
base of the triangle, and then like if it's sitting like this,
Oh,
like this part.
so random departure from this because I just reminded I was able to introduce my children to this today. And they were very freaked out by it initially until I showed them that it is not sharp at all. It's very blunt. And then all of a sudden they just all wanted to play with it. And I'm like, this thing is possibly taller than me, definitely taller than all of you.
So how about no?
Oh no, I let them. I just told them to be careful. So
I mean, they could fall on that, Samantha.
then I have not taught them well enough if they fall on it while they're being careful playing with it. Well, I couldn't just say top and bottom because I don't know how you're placing said triangle. See, that's what I was saying is like that's no longer a triangle.
Are you sure?
I counted the sides to be
He's like,
totally sure.
yes, I did the geometry. It is definitely not a triangle.
Fox added notations. What is he doing?
Oh boy.
Oh, my thumbnail. I have
he's,
something to do.
he's probably like, you guys are losing it. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's beside the point. I'm certain he also feels that. He literally just said, "What the fuck?"
Here's my question of the day.
Yes.
So I brought up in the what's that thing called in the Discord server that there was going to be a change in March, and I'm not going to tell you what it is until the closing chat of the Writeathon. But I'm curious to know what you guys think it might be. Like, what things do you think Sam and I might do? I would say, what things do you think Sam and I might come up with? But it was 100% me one day, just like, it'd be cool.
And me being like, yeah, that works.
And Sam went, that could work.
That's my job.
And then she started doing things.
Then there were changes made to the server.
Immediately. I was like, this is great.
What happened, your timing was perfect because I felt really, really sick the next day and I needed something to help me focus on not being sick. And therefore, overhauling the server a little bit helped with that.
I mean,
Flawless pointer.
whatever works.
Well, I couldn't just wait. I saw that Twitch channel. All right, we should do another. We should do another sprint.
Twitch channel. I don't even know how to operate Twitch.
I do, but I don't know how to make it look fancy and cool.
Okay. We should do another sprint.
Yeah, what kind of timer do we want? I was going to grab a timer.
What kind of timer does the chat want?
Chat, what you want?
This chat is not used to your chat, like, picking weird timers, so it's probably going to be like something normal.
What's the weirdest timer my chat has picked? I'm trying to think.
We bet on yours, so there are bets.
We seem to have different definitions
Of weird,
but I can see how that might not seem normal. I'm seeing a lot of Halloween timers, so
Chalakaween.
So
Balakazoo.
let's see if I can combine this and have a Halloween cat timer. I'm sure
Halloween.
there's many, right?
Halloween cat timer.
I'm displeased by the lack of Halloween. Ah, I may have found one. Well, there's a cat in the thumbnail. It's good enough for me.
There's a cat in the thumbnail. You guys can't see it, but I can see the cat.
No, see, this is
Oh, a cat?
Yeah.
All right, you did all right, buddy. You did okay.
All right, so here we go. Oh, if we want to do longer or shorter sprints, let me know. Otherwise, I just go on autopilot.
20 is fine.
3, 2, 1, go. Hello. We're back.
Hello?
Oh, hold on.
Goodbye.
I'll be right back a moment.
You're not allowed to be back in a moment. You can't hear me now, so whatever. Hello, Mathilde and Caitlin. Thank you for joining us. And as you said, better late than never.
I'm back.
Um, I'm sure we'll do at least one more sprint. So
Yes.
there's still some time to be productive. I know Sam didn't say this is the final sprint, and she doesn't
Yes.
like to end without saying it's the final sprint.
If this bubble is not on screen, it is not the final sprint when I
It
am
doesn't count.
hosting.
So
Yeah.
so we have at least one more to go. So there's more productivity to happen.
My children came in long enough to turn Hulu on my Switch and then circle the room and then disappear, but left Hulu on. And I'm like, why?
Because they're
So now I
children.
have my controllers.
Because they are children.
No, but why?
Because that's what they do.
They need to not.
They do not. They do something else. How did everybody do that spread?
Ooh, drinking out of a pumpkin shaped mug.
I'm drinking out of a Diet Coke bottle.
I have a vanilla Coke bottle. It's almost gone.
Yeah.
Because my husband wanted vanilla, like, there's a new vanilla cherry Coke, and he wanted it, but they were sold out. So he bought a pack of vanilla Coke, and some cherry Coke and tried to mix them, and it didn't work in his favor. And I guess he doesn't drink vanilla Coke by itself, so now it's my job to get rid of them.
I mean,
It's
my
fine. I've got migraines, so I need the caffeine.
my favorite is the cherry Coke Zero, but it is so hard to find. So,
Hello. Yeah, we will have time-wise roughly 15-minute break where we just sit here, chat, and all of that, and then another probably 20-minute timer.
yep.
Writing has gone out the window in Hunchback. So, I mean, some days that's how it is. Hello, I concur. Better late than never. 340 takes me over 2K. Aw, yeah. I think by the end of next month, I should be finished with my outline, or at least that's my goal. Ooh, yes, we
That's a good
support.
goal to have.
Good goal. I was going to set up my stream, and then I realized what happened was I went to my regular Google Chrome, and I realized that one was signed into the WW StreamYard because I had been setting up streams for WW. And now I'm salty and I don't want to deal with it at the moment. So that didn't get done, but I did finish my sub. And I did something else.
That's important.
I finished my Drawfee episode as well. We can't even get cherry Coke in Australia unless it's from a special shop, and then it's like $2 for a tiny can. No, that's a lot for a can. I read 2 pages, ate 2 ginger cookies, and boiled myself a cup of hot water. There's a lot of eating going on today. I'm a fan.
I mean, I don't know how tiny a tiny can is, but like if you buy one of these at a gas station, it's like $2.50.
That's fair.
Which is stupid because most places you can buy a 2 liter
For
for
a dollar
$1.
something.
Yeah. I'll
I
never
agree.
understand it.
Because that upcharge, yo. They
Well,
know that when you're on the road or you just got to stop them for gas, they're like, they don't want to run into the grocery store. They just want to drink now.
I'm buying the 2 liter and I'm going to have a reusable cup in my car.
I was just explaining gas station logic.
I know I used to work at one for like 4 years.
Oh.
That was my first job when I was 15, so living the dream.
We have for each of the kids what we call their car cups, and it was just like these dollar little plastic cups with a straw and a top, and that is if they want to drink in the car, they have to have their car cup. Otherwise, nah. 2 liter of Coke is $5.
Well, I'm sorry. It's more expensive to move, so just drink your $5 thing of Coke. I don't know why I'm like so angry at Emmy tonight. I'm really not. I swear. This is just me.
I misheard you at first because of the way you were moving, and I thought you were like, I am so angry at Emmy, and I was like, I wasn't feeling that before.
I swear I'm not mad at Emmy. I love her. I squish her face.
It's just your love language. The can is the size of a small coffee mug.
That's very sad. I would ship it to you, but Customs does not like that.
Customs is like, oh shit. I was playing with my controllers. See, Emily also. See, like we knew, but then like your entire.
I hate her.
Little did you know.
I hate her guts. I hope she's really happy and good things happen to her.
By the way, all WWW hostesses tomorrow, I or Jess, but well, actually, it might. I don't know. One of us, either before I sleep or when I get back from the zoo, will be letting everyone know that we've switched into the new thing, and so when everybody gets a personalized message from me discussing your status, don't panic. I'm just updating everything.
I was just sitting here like, what are we doing tomorrow? Just waiting for her to finish. Like,
Jess is like, what do I need to do?
what's
We
tomorrow?
need to tell people. Look, I try to message every host different things, that way it doesn't feel like I'm picking on any one person. So it's like, oh, these people's streams are full, cool, so if your stream is full, here's your message. And it's like, oh, your stream's not full, so here's the information that you need for this. And then like hosts that are done, I'm just like, good job, you're awesome, moving.
I want you all to be aware of that. She also messages me.
I do. I messaged myself when I was hosting.
You did. You messaged yourself last year.
And then I answered myself.
And then answered yourself, yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm very...
Somehow I got a message on the dance party stream and then forgot to tell Cody when I invited him to join that it was a costume party. Cody, do you want to come hang out and dance with me? Yeah, sure. 3 weeks later.
To be fair,
by the way.
No, to be fair, Cody should have known because he was a co-host of the dance party when we decided it would be a Monster Ball costume party. He was part of the decision.
He was there for the decision.
He should have known.
It's like, but that's like inviting someone like to do something, and then 3 weeks later, like, also you need to have like a horn and 3 beluga whales. I don't know why that was the things you need to have. It seemed a bit excessive, but
which is totally fine. Like, there's quite a few people who are busy and stuff. I too am busy and stressed, which is why I hope my messages don't come in a "where's my stuff" tone, but more in a "hey, just I need these things." Because the second is the intended tone. The first is probably how it sounds, though, because
I am very much just like a here's your reminder, because I know if I don't remind you, then I'll forget, and then we'll both forget, and then it'll never happen. I like Emily's response because it's very Emily.
Oh, I just ignore you guys either way. I mean, as long as I get what I need, that's fine.
As long as I don't have to call you out in a live chat to get what I need.
Emily's like, they could be yelling at me.
Eh,
It's,
but who knows? I'm not really paying attention.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Fox is mocking me for saying I'm busy and stressed, sir. The rude.
The rude. The
The
absolute rude.
rude.
Gosh.
He says, as I finally got him the photos for the thumbnail the day before I need the thumbnail. But he's already given me 2, 4, 5 thumbnails to pick from. Also, hostesses, there are thumbnail templates provided in the server that you do not have to use, but you can.
If you so choose.
There are 7. Some have 6 spots, some have 4, some have 3.
Some have more.
We're slowly eliminating any excuse for not having your thumbnail in on time.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
That wasn't the purpose, but that's what I'm using it for now.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Have you met me? Oy vey. Sometimes I wonder about myself, and then subsequently you.
Why does it start with you and then goes to me? I'm never first.
Because I am the creator, clearly.
Oh.
Look at my title. It's right there.
You made me? You're more ancient than I am? That's a task.
I mean, I am actually older than you.
Only this incarnation of me.
I am actually older than you. So, yes.
Can we have the elements for the thumbnail sent to us if we don't have Canva? That's a you question.
Sure. Theoretically, you can, and this is what some people have done. Is some people have just saved the divider in your chat room and use that,
which is also in the Google Doc folder in the advertising materials. Canva is free, however, it is not necessarily accessible in all countries.
Yeah.
So I don't know which countries it may not be accessible in. But yeah, it is free. Also, if you wish, you can just send me the things and I will pluck them into Canva. If
also
we can.
That.
Because that seems easier to me than trying to figure out how to do the other thing that someone with more skills with Canva could probably do easily, but I has basics.
I have problems. Like, have you met me? No, that is not what I wanted to do. Thank you, computer, for being a total jerk.
Michael, I don't need her to give me another 40 years. I am an ancient immortal deity of mysterious and unknown origins. That's implied. I have many, many years.
I mean...
Hi! Welcome. Ooh, yes, the advertisement folder. I forgot about that. Last time I tried to use it, it asked me to pay. Oh, so there, like, you can use Canva for free, but there are, like, things in it that are for the pro only. So it's possible you clicked on, like, a background or a font or something that is for pro only. All of the features that we used for the templates should be free, though.
I think.
I'm pretty confident.
But I can't promise you.
No, you good. At least I think you're good.
I pay for Canva Pro, but mostly just because it is easily accessible for me to like share things like with Sam or with Julie, who then gets copyright strikes. I don't know why. Um,
It's okay. That's
you
fine.
know, there are things that make it easier to share with people than just like because I pay for like Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects and things like that that I use for myself for my
Excuse me.
channel. But if someone else doesn't have that, it's hard to collaborate in that aspect. Whereas with Canva, it's easier to collaborate. So I get you.
I use the free version because I don't do most of the graphics on my channel. So
So you
there's
don't need
I
to.
cannot justify it in my current budget.
I can't really justify it in my current budget either, but I sometimes I have no
I
sense
think
of money conservation.
I think I either have or we are quickly coming upon me having done more graphics for www than my than my channel.
That's you know what? You're probably right. I've probably done more graphics for the WWW than I have for my own channel, and I make all of my own thumbnails and all of my own things.
So I get this. I am not a professional graphic designer, and its limitations still kill me. The snap grid, in particularly, sometimes I love it, and it's really nice to help me like try to line things up. And then other times I'm trying to get something lined up to be balanced here, and the grid wants it here or here, and I'm angry for 10 minutes because it
You
won't do what
know,
I want it to.
you know what helps with that?
Can you turn the snap grid off?
Well, that, but also if you enlarge it, it changes the parameters of the snap grid, so it would be
Yeah,
like
I've
a
done that.
smaller space. I've learned that.
I've enlarged it. I shrink it. It's just sometimes it's still. I just want to free form it sometimes. I wasn't sure if you could turn the snap grid off or not.
I don't know.
That's why I was asking.
I don't know about that. I know that if I have enlarged things, then it works better.
Yes,
If I
better.
have not told you before, I am the queen of hit all of the buttons until it does what I want it to do. Because there's an undo button. So if I do something terrible, I can hit undo. And I do everything in my life like that. It's how I learned how to operate my phone, how I learned to operate computers, how I learned to operate programs on the computer. You just put things in, and if it doesn't work,
Same,
hit a different
but
button.
it still wouldn't put March 22 where I wanted it.
It's
So I
just
was
like
still angry. There,
throwing.
I'm a fidget person. These are
Me
my
too.
fidgets. Oh, did I turn it back on? My
Me
poor
too,
Switch.
with my
Trying to see.
tweezers and my lip gloss and paper scraps that I've been tearing up as I sit here. And
It would be a cool slash funny video if you like use Canva to make a cover and then make that same cover in a better program and compare the results. That I would be very interested in that. Affinity software is a single payment of 70 U AUD and totally worth it. Ooh, I
that's
might
actually a really, I would be very interested in that video actually.
just yes, like it.
I may rid myself completely of Canva, but I need to do like some more in-depth uh Premiere Pro
So
tutorials.
for what it's worth, I think Canva is a good like starter tool, or if you're not like particularly creatively minded for graphic design and everything. It's got some really nice templates. It also has some templates that are a hot mess, and I would not recommend using them for anything. But I think it's like a good starter tool or just a good tool for people who don't have time to learn all of it. I was just lamenting with Emily that like I have some knowledge of graphic design, like very little that I have siphoned off of Fox over the years. And so sometimes I'm trying to do something that I can show Fox and be like, look at this thing that I made that's actually decent. And then Canva's not like working with me. And he will immediately be like, that's not aligned or that spacing's off. And I'm like, I know Canva wouldn't let me. So
I mean, your thumbnails are great. I'm totally jelly. So one
thank
day.
you. I love them. I'm gonna share that he already knows I'm an oversharer. So like last year we had a thumbnail style, and then this year around like December or last year December, he's like, I'm gonna like do some mock-ups for some new things if you don't mind. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, and then he sends me the ones for this year, and I'm like, oh, they look so pretty. And he's like, yeah, I hated the ones for last year, but I didn't have time to do something nicer. And I'm like, I loved the ones for last year, so it's good to know that for a whole year you're making these things. And you're like, no.
I hate these.
But that's just how he's a perfectionist. But I too
I'm
love
clearly not.
it's fine. It's fine. That's why I also have access to the WW Canva. That sounded worse than I meant it. I love your like animated graphics and stuff. I think they're pretty. And I'm jealous because I have yet to spend time to do the animated things.
I.
Black Friday sales are coming up.
It's true. That's honestly the only reason why I pay for Adobe is because I got like a really like 80% off on Black Friday a couple of years ago. And I've been able to resubscribe. Like I pay like $6 or $7 a month. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty cheap. Black Friday sales are a good place too. Also, Humble Bundle. Every now and then they'll do like they do different themed packages, and you pay what you want, but there's like different tiers. So if you want to, all of these programs or something, you pay $10. So I believe for 25 or 50, one of those two tiers, I got Sony Vegas. Which one are you? How long have you been open? Sony Vegas, I think like 14. And then I have like 6 or 7 different video and audio editing programs now. And it was less than $50 through the Humble Bundle sale. But what's in the Humble Bundle changes every year, and it's generally different themed. So we got the kids a bunch of games on Steam doing the dollar one last year. So
We should do a final sprint.
yeah, my timer went off. I was going to say that. Then we started talking about Canva. Oh, damn. What do we want our final sprint to be? I mean, the timer, not the sprint itself.
Fishies.
Yeah, I can see why you would not enjoy Adobe.
It's also very expensive here. It's like $100 or 120 or something stupid.
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. I
It's
avoid the
a
monthly
lot of
ones.
dollars.
If it's like you have to pay more than once, I'm usually like, maybe not.
It was the only thing I tried, like a free 30-day trial of like 10 different programs, and it was the only one that at the end of like a week and a half I could figure out.
I mean, that's very fair. And you did get a ridiculously good deal on it, though.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not my fault you said fish.
Fish.
Chrome tab, that's what I'm looking for.
Fishy, 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 swimmy, 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 fishy, fishy. Oh, look at the fishy. Everybody has to pick a fishy to win.
Welcome to the fish races.
Pick your fishy. I pick fish number 3.
Well, I will take fish number 1.
Poke spotted fishy. Everybody pick a fishy to win. Do, do, do. I think Emily's the only person here, so.
Well, it says we have 12 other viewers.
Emily's the only one talking.
Well, I appreciate the 12 lurkers who are providing us with watch time.
Absolutely. Oh, wait. We got some fish lurkers coming in. Look at that. Everybody's picking a fish to win.
I'm typing up a special banner, so.
Fishy, fishy, fishy. Nobody else is picking my fish.
Which one did I pick?
You picked one. Do you remember that you picked one?
No, you could have told me I picked any and I'd just go with it.
You picked fish one.
Okay. What my child? Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you apologized to Daddy. You want to watch some fish races?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a time.
No, I didn't say you could control the fish races. She's just ready. Here, you want to take over? Count them down. Say, are we ready?
Yeah.
No, you have to say, are we ready?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let me mute the mic. You ready to tell everyone who wins? Almost.
This one.
That's fish 2.
Two.
Say fish 2.
This two.
Now, did you want to show Jess your nails? Sure.
Your nails. Do you like my nails?
I do like your nails.
Can I have my hips?
Mine are Halloween.
Oh, look, she's showing you hers. Hers are Halloween.
I like it.
Me too. You're very pretty.
Okay.
Go the other way. That's where my cord is.
We will all die.
So I can't take my thing off my head.
Lee wins.
Is that again? Yeah, she's trying to find the remote to the TV. Woohoo! Yes, number 4 won. Number 1 was robbed.
No,
Everyone
number 2 won.
That who did I say?
4.
This is why I wasn't doing fish race announcement. One day when we do the fish race timer, I'm just gonna fully announce it, but it would have to be a short one.
Like a 3-minute timer.
Yeah, like 3-minute timer. Because I would have much fun. Just like, and they're off. Fish number 4 is taking the lead. I would have so much fun.
Well,
Let's see.
How did everybody do during that sprint? Did anybody get anything done, or did you just watch fishes?
Well, Emily stopped appearing for me in the regular chat, but I see her in StreamYard. So, Emily, I wasn't ignoring you. YouTube just decided I didn't need to talk to you anymore, which is rude.
Do you have it on top chat or live chat?
Live chat.
Okay. Usually, if you have it on top chat, it'll like filter people out for some reason. But if you have it on live chat, it doesn't. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just work here.
I was trying to ask her which Esmeralda, or which version she was things. But anyway.
Which version she's things?
She knows what I was saying. I'm sure.
She knows what the words were.
She knows.
But yeah,
for anybody who doesn't know,
things done.
Brain fog and migraines can make you seem as if you are drunk and or high. So that's always fun, and that's why I sometimes slur my words. Hellfire was on. I turned that off for no one. I mean, fair. I just scrolled on Tumblr. Apparently, Chris Pratt is going to voice Mario, and that in what? What is he voicing Mario in? I need more information.
People really don't like Chris Pratt.
Why? What did he do?
You
can DM me if you want. You don't have to.
I don't really know the answer, to be completely honest. I just know people really don't like him.
Oh, well. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not, because I don't know why they don't like him.
I don't know him, so I have no...
Super Mario Brothers movie. Ooh. I need to go check that out later. Sierra Renee is the musical Esmeralda. Oh, cool. All right, well, that was the final sprint of the night. In case the you didn't see the bubble. This bubble.
That is a thing I have heard, Lee.
Oh, he goes to a homophobic church?
I have heard that.
That is unfortunate.
He did marry the daughter of a Republican governor. So that probably didn't help his case very much.
Probably not.
You know.
The patron saint, speaking of religions, the patron saint of the stream is here.
Hello,
She
kitty
looks
cat.
like a cow. I love her.
I'm talking to her like she can hear me.
She can. She's just choosing to ignore. I know she can hear the headphones because she reacts to what people say sometimes.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Jack Black is Bowser. What? I am very excited.
That actually could work.
I really want to see that. So now I need to know because according to I was going to end the stream, but this is very important to my life apparently. Nintendo, according to canon Nintendo lore, everyone in the Mario games are actors and they're just acting out a play, which is why when they do like the Mario sports and stuff, it's basically supposed to be the actors going on like a sports retreat and stuff. And so
Okay.
I need to know if like if what the like what's gonna be the theme of the movie or how the movie is gonna go, because now I just imagine like Bowser when he's not acting as like Jack Black and then going into like Bowser mode. I'm too amused by the prospect of this, but I actually greatly enjoy Jack Black as an actor. So
I mean, you know.
yes, Cat, I love you too.
I love you,
I'd
Kitty
be down.
Catty.
I'd be down if it was like Wreck-It Ralph. They're making a Mario movie and not a Zelda anime. I have mixed feelings because, like, any other franchise in existence, I don't really particularly care about certain things. But then when it comes to Zelda, I'm like, am I gonna be bitchy? Oh, I don't want to be bitchy, but maybe I'll be bitchy. But also, I really enjoy the '90s Zelda cartoon when Link's all like, "Excuse me, princess." So I don't know.
I'm not saying that
Keegan
you should
Michael
subject yourself to
as Toad.
the drama
So
that is The Kissing Booth 3 on Netflix, because I would not suggest that to anyone. But there is a particular go-kart scene that was quite fantastic.
Maybe I'll look up the goat kart scene then.
You know, if you're like a
This
fan of things like Mario Kart.
right, it's such a good cartoon, and that version of Link is so great. I love him. I adore him. I actually hold on my. I'm gonna show everybody a thing. Dum, 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 dum.
Keegan Michael Key is Toad. That seems like the weirdest thing ever, but also works.
This is my Milanote home screen. Don't mind all of those. This is it's just this just lives right here on my Milanote. What is this? Oh, okay.
Is that from like 1984?
Probably. Who? I don't remember. I just know that's the Zelda cartoon. And then for some reason this stopped working, but that's a GIF that says "I'm not judging you. I'm not judging. I'm just a Virgo." But yes, those just live there. Keegan is to. I don't know who that is, but I want to know.
If you look
That
it up, you'll
Zelda
recognize
is
his
great.
face.
Yes, she's good. I love and have some issues with her, but for an 80s 90s cartoon pro tag, she's great. Aiden says it all the time. Yes.
Excuse me, princess. Fair.
It's one of my favorite things. All right. So I actually own like 3 different versions of that box set. All right, we have to go now because we have things to do. What are you looking at? Oh, Freyr's up there. Do your outro.
Hi,
Because I gotta go find my checklist.
my name is Jessica, and I am linked in the description box down below where it says Jessica's Links. And you can find me on social media and YouTube. And I post reading, writing, and book and planner related things a couple of times a week and do live shows sometimes. And this is a Sam. Nope, that's a Sam.
I'm everywhere.
She's here. She's there. She's everywhere.
Go that way. I'm waiting to see if my cat's gonna put her tail over here again. No? Okay, we're good. And I am writing on Samantha L. Nassett, where on my channel I host live streams, sometimes like this on Mondays, sometimes we do Let's Talks where we talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Like on Monday, when we're going to be talking about Sailor Moon S, which is season 3 of Sailor Moon. I have much to say. It's going to be a good time. When I make videos, I post them on Thursdays. Right now, my content is very just
Sporadic.
Yes, thank you. It's very sporadic and spread out because of my chronic illness / the brain fog. That is a very strong symptom. That is the bane of my existence. If you would like to see a sample of my writing, you can read a flash fiction on my website called Until Pizza Do Us Part at samanthaalnassett.com. And if you want to keep up to date with all things Sam and the announcements for, well, some announcements for WWW, you can sign up to my newsletter while you're there. And yeah, that all of my links are also in my link tree down below. If you want to follow the WWW, we have Instagram. We now have Twitter. We have a Discord community for the event and a Discord community just for writing. It's not super social, but people have asked questions in there and gotten really good responses. Sorry, my brain went on 2 different tangents. Is like, you answer a lot of questions. And I'm like, but I don't answer more than other people, so it's fine, right? Went on a whole other thing. But yeah, so just all the links down below to the link tree. And I think that's it. Is that everything? Should be everything. I can't find the outro. There it is. Bye.
Feel with emotion, follow the sun.